Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. Before we begin, first let's take a look at the headlines. Heavy police deployment at Kendailat after KSU sit-in cancelled amid security concerns. Assam Taxi Union blocks Jorabad Highway for the second day. Meghalaya taxi body warns of tit-for-tat curbs on Assam taxis amid border dispute. Privately owned vehicles set ablaze at Mukampat Meetmentudu in West Jaintia Hills. And Meghalaya truck owners seeks OTS deadline extension till December 2026, says rainy season has affected income. The news in detail, and first the local news. Heavy police deployment was witnessed at Kendailat and adjoining areas today after authorities cancelled the Khasi Students' Union proposed sit-in protest amid heightened security concerns following the violence during the union's bike rally on August 19. Security personnel was stationed at key points to monitor movement, prevent unauthorized gatherings and maintain normalcy in the city's commercial hub. Police maintained a close watch around the main junction and adjoining roads as authorities took preventive measures to avert any further disturbance. The Assam State Taxi Driver Union today completely blocked the highway at Jorabad, stopping vehicles from both Assam and Meghalaya, including private vehicles and those carrying food and essential supplies, in protest against alleged stone pelting on Assam vehicles following a KSU bike rally in Shillong. The union accused the Meghalaya government and police of failing to act against those allegedly responsible and demanded that senior Meghalaya officials, including CM Conrad Sangma or the Chief Secretary, come to Jorabad for talks. The union said it would continue the blockade until the issue is resolved and warned of completely blocking both entry routes between Assam and Meghalaya if the Meghalaya government fails to intervene.
एक मेघालय गवर्नमेंट होके सीएम कॉन्फ्रेंस संघ एक केसीओ को कंट्रोल कर नहीं सकता है। और वहाँ में जब गाड़ी डैमेज कर रहा था, पुलिस क्या कर रहा था? मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, जब गाड़ी डैमेज कर रहा था, जब पुलिस क्या कर रहा है? यहाँ में देखिए, यहाँ में भी प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा है। यहाँ में ना एक भी मेघालय का गाड़ी आपको देख पाएंगे कि डैमेज हुआ नहीं है। तो हम लोग
वहाँ में जाता है, हम लोग प्यार मोहब्बत से रहते हैं, हर साल करता है और हर साल ये नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम लोग का जो ड्राइवर भाई लोग हैं, हम लोग का भी खून पसीने का वो लेके जाता है, कमाता है, खाता है, तब जाके सब ये नोटिस चलता है।
कोई दुश्मनी नहीं है, मेघालय सरकार, असम सरकार कोई दुश्मनी नहीं है। हम लोग मेघालय और असम दोनों लगा हुआ है और जो मेघालय से कमाई करता है असम, जो असम से कमाई करता है मेघालय, हम लोग प्यार से रहता है। लेकिन जो खासी स्टूडेंट अभी जो ये किया गंदगल, लेकिन हम लोग का बहुत खराब लगा है।
The All Khasi Meghalaya Tourist Taxi Association warned of reciprocal restrictions on Assam registered tourist taxis if Meghalaya vehicles continue to be stopped from entering Assam. On the second day of its intensified protests at Umyam Junction, the association said Assam taxis could be restricted to carrying passengers only up to Jorabad, with Meghalaya taxis similarly limiting their operations there. The association rejected claims that such curbs would hurt Meghalaya drivers' livelihoods and continued raising slogans against Assam tourist taxi operators amid the ongoing interstate dispute.
Oh, kini kisuan bersupport yang ini bakal isu kada berejang. Mar kamde kisi bakla jini kaju bakla kada binangti. Tenangti kila de kham ikwa banda kata ke kat ba kiman te na yang ini ai kata kaman buti. Pemerintah ni pala benong IRUM nama bakani karai kamde nangi tangki ATM tu nang ilam sedi karai di para driver baro. Kani karai ini manajer ni namar bagi para driver jini baro ani dia dam makunu yang ini atrai sistem jini indon kaju kitkia namta kidok senang macam bagi wiwi pat ding yo kamai sawu nani kata ite kani ke bamla benong kisi me kani karai bagi para driver hi mesti pilih poin ni baro bagi kami kani karai sekarang.
A vehicle was set on fire at Mukempat Meetmintu around 1:40 a.m. today amid heightened tensions following the recent unrest in Shillong. The vehicle, bearing registration number ML016416, sustained partial damage to its front portion before a fire tender arrived and brought the blaze under control. While initial reports identified it as a government vehicle linked to the Transport Department, subsequent information clarified that it had been auctioned off by the government several months ago and is now privately owned, although the registration had reportedly not yet been changed. The vehicle was allegedly being driven and parked at the location by former MDC Skit Sari. The incident has raised concern over the spread of unrest into West Giant Hills, with the exact circumstances and motive behind the fire yet to be established. The All Meghalaya Truck Owner and Driver Welfare Association, or the AMTODWA, today urged the government to extend the one-time settlement OTS deadline till December 2026, citing financial difficulties caused by the monsoon. Association President Wanshua Nongtudu said the rainy season has affected truck owners' income, making it difficult to renew insurance, complete documentation and pay required fees. The association submitted a memorandum to Transport Commissioner Sanjay Goyal and also sent a copy to Deputy Chief Minister Singaw Bhalangdhar.
Ya kapor ban siu pendep ya gitu ki insurance kamut ban penbiang lut ya ki dokumen jongi kali jongi namar pitip ba haubnai banyo lasdang slap te shibun ki ne ki nong bu trok ki jongi bapli ki syam jing akum kene kapor namar sangene ka kamai ka ji jongki umdon te na kata daw kilai ut kilai enam changi ki nong elam jongki association te ngila simno da kawai karai bangin le ikundu ya isar menne henregi ngi sosi banong bang iklam yo ban ikundu i namar ba itip ba ka session kan sadon ha next week na kata daw iklam yo ban kundu ibun kampalat te ngila bu la ka jingtho na jongi ban karpat ya i bat ya ka department ki jongi ba bakin singaw bha ban extend ya kani kapor.
Fresh tension has gripped West Khasi Hills after unidentified miscreants allegedly burnt 2 government vehicles and attacked the superintending engineer PWD Roads Western Circle office with a petrol bomb laid on August 20. The vehicles, a Mahindra Max ML014130, parked at the Nongstoin CNRD block, and a Gypsy ML016963 at the Sipsing's Aim Inspection Bungalow were completely burned, while no casualties were reported in the office attack. Police have registered an FIR and launched an investigation to identify those responsible and ascertain the motive behind the incidents. A one-day workshop on road safety laws was held at the High Court of Meghalaya under the theme Learn the Rules, Respect the Road, bringing together students, legal professionals and traffic officials to promote responsible road use. The session covered traffic violations and legal consequences, helmets and seat belts, e-challan, accident prevention, safe driving and emerging technologies such as CCTV, ANPR and AI-based traffic monitoring. The workshop also featured a road safety quiz, interactive stalls and concluded with a road safety ambassador pledge, urging all road users to respect traffic laws and help make roads safer.
session to just start off the
right is the protections of people and also the right.
There's another police officer who was this program, especially for students.
The Department of Labour, Employment and Skill Development, Meghalaya, organised a recruitment drive under the Your Future, Your Move initiative at MFC Hall in Ampati today, offering access to more than 10,000 job opportunities across Meghalaya, India and abroad. Vacancies covered sectors including healthcare, hospitality, construction, automotive, retail, customer support and skilled trades, with opportunities such as nursing jobs in Japan, hospitality positions in Europe, drivers, technicians, electricians, physiotherapy assistants and other roles. The department said the drive was open only to Meghalaya residents and encouraged job seekers to register through their nearest block office or designated centres. Don Bosco College, Bindihati in East Giant Hills held its graduation ceremony for students of the Commerce and Arts streams on Friday in the presence of Rajya Sabha member James P.K. Sangma, Deputy Commissioner Manish Kumar, SP Shailendra Bamania and Principal Father Daniel Kaji, SDB, among others. Addressing the graduates, Sangma congratulated them and their families, urging the students to face challenges with courage and persistence while developing innovative solutions to address growing environmental problems caused by climate change. He also assured support from his MPLADS funds for the college needs. The ceremony featured a prayer dance, lamp lighting, certificate distribution and other programs.
I know that all of you have put in so much effort in your studies. It's borne fruits today, and you all have really worked hard to come to this day. And my congratulations to each and every one of you. All the very best that I would like to wish to each and every one of you as you step into this new phase in your lives, where there is a certain level of uncertainty, no doubt, but along with that, tremendous opportunities that are going to come your way as you start navigating this new path in your life.
The Meghalaya State Skill Development Society, or the MSSDS, concluded its 3-day recruitment drive at Lomshnong Community Hall today, attracting hundreds of local youth. The drive featured over 10,000 job opportunities from more than 30 industry partners across sectors including healthcare, hospitality, manufacturing and construction, automotive and skilled trades, along with sponsored German apprenticeships. And now moving ahead to the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired the third high-level meeting with Government of India secretaries at his residence, reviewing the future action agenda on infrastructure and connectivity, security, external affairs and governance. The Prime Minister called for a long-term approach, greater coordination and interoperability across departments, stressing that data is a national asset and urging officials to break organizational and mindset silos. He also emphasized strengthening India's defense industry, improving crisis coordination and responsibly combining artificial intelligence with human expertise. Modi called for stronger engagement between government departments, universities and young people and reiterated the need for a whole-of-government approach, innovative thinking and collective ownership in addressing complex challenges. India and Brazil have signed a memorandum of understanding to deepen cooperation in telecommunications and information and communications technologies, the Department of Telecommunication said on Friday. The MOU was signed by Union Communications Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia and Brazil's Communications Minister Federico de Siqueira Filho on the sidelines of the 12th BRICS Communications Ministers meeting in Pune. The agreement will promote universal connectivity, cybersecurity, digital public infrastructure, emerging technologies, capacity building and exchange of best practices while supporting research and innovation towards a secure, inclusive and resilient digital ecosystem.
We must foster innovation, entrepreneurship and startups by creating enabling ecosystems that encourage research, technological collaboration and inclusive economic growth. These very priorities have guided India's chairship. Through the Working Group on ICT Cooperation, the BRICS Institute of Future Networks, the Digital BRICS Task Force, the Focus Group on Digital Public Infrastructure, and the Digital BRICS Forum, our governments, regulators, industry, academia, and research institutions have deepened cooperation and generated valuable policy dialogue.
And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was recorded at 24 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 90% and rainfall 4.5 millimeter. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 92% and rainfall 13.8 millimeter. Meanwhile, in Jawai, the minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 93% and rainfall 6.7 millimeters. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai says, moderate rain is likely to occur at many places. And now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Heavy police deployment at Kendailat after KSU sit-in cancelled amid security concerns. Assam Taxi Union blocks Jorabad Highway for the second day. Meghalaya taxi body warns of tit-for-tat curbs on Assam taxis amid border dispute. Privately owned vehicles set ablaze at Mukamphat Meat Mintudu in West Giant Hills. And Meghalaya truck owners seek OTS deadline extension till December 2026, says rainy season has affected income. Well, viewers, that's all we have for you in this news bulletin. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Thank you for watching and good night.